And in recognition of your daring and selfless actions in the face of disaster, BoxerBrief Boy, I present you the Distinguished Medal of Honor. And your very own key to the city, which also happens to open the front door of country music star Keith Urban's home.
Oh, he's such a hottie, okay.
And to you, Thong Girl, I present the award that's most coveted by every citizen of Music City, your very own CMA Award.
Oh, great.
What did you say, Thong Girl?
I said, how great!
Oh.
Nothing like a hot, toasty cinnamon waffle and a glass of milk at the end of a busy superhero day. Assistant DA Lana me speaking.
Hey, girl, what you doing?
I'm just taking a nice, relaxing bubble bath. What are you up to?
Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I am giving myself a luxurious spa day, and I'm getting a rub down from Mr. No Shirt, No Pants, No Problem.
You know, we've had quite a day, huh, Triple B? We've saved the world from the evil Chash Chernobyl. We put an end to the Dark Widow's sick and twisted plot to turn country music stars into hip-hop artists. I'm ready for a vacation. How about you?
Ooh, I'm down with that, girl. Hey, let's go shopping later. I hear men's pants are half off at Macy's. That's my kind of sale.
No, I'm just going to hang out at the house tonight. My stomach's feeling a bit queasy after dinner at Taco Bell.
Darn those nachos Belgrande for tearing up my little TG's booty. Listen, I'm sending you healing vibes. I love you. Have a good night.
Hey, by the way, you did a really good job today. I may just make a superhero out of you yet.
Night, girl. Mwah. All right, cowboy, saddle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I'm such a butterfinger tonight. I just need to lay back and relax. Oh, I don't feel so good. Must control my ass laser. Uh-oh.
No.
Mayor Boner, would you like to say a few words?
Reverend, thank you. A lovely service.
My pleasure.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I did prepare a few remarks for our new little party here. And I want to say thank you to all the people who came to see her off. Especially you, young lady. I'll be available actually to help you with your grieving later in the backseat of my limousine if you'd like to come by and...
Mayor Boner.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, I remember the very first time I laid eyes on Lana our assistant DA. She came to my office with a case. It had files in it, must have weighed 10 pounds. The poor thing. She looked so helpless. In that cute little miniskirt she wore with the matching shoes and, that turtleneck sweater that gently caressed.
Mayor Boner? Mayor Boner.
Yes, well, as I was saying, Her sunny disposition, her can-do attitude were infectious, to say the least. And she also had that, that one particular sundress she had with the spaghetti straps. Flowers on it. Looked like they were gently caressing her firm, pendulous...
Mayor Bonner? Mayor Bonner.
Yes. Well, let me just say, in conclusion, Lana lay on me. Rest in peace. Music City will miss you.
Andy, would you like to say a few words? Well then, let us have a moment of silence for our dear friend and departed colleague, Lana Leon. Hey.
Your loss is, well, your loss.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. How could you do this to me? When we were just at the height of our superhero fabulousness. I was getting fan mail from penitentiaries around the world. John Waters' people called me dweebs. John Waters' people called me. And now look at me. Who's gonna want me? I'm nothing but a little gay Oompa Loompa in pink tights. She did all the work. I just sprayed my stupid cannon whoop ass and got out of the way. I was her little cheerleader on the side, prancing around like Richard Simmons on crack.
But you can fly.
What?
I said, you can fly.
I can fly. Yes, you're right, Dweebs. I can fly. And I saved this town from virtual annihilation from that big black guy who choked on his chow mein.
Mr. Big, right.
Yeah. And I rode that rocket down right into Kenny Chesney's swimming pool. Yeah, all by my lonesome. And I disabled it too. Nobody helped me. Nobody, not a soul. Just me. And remember when I took on the Dark Widow's bad boys? My little shimmy, Cocoa Pop and my lightning fast hands. Ooh, yeah. You know what? Without me, Thong Girl could never have defeated both Chaz and the Dark Widow. Well, I'm fabulous.
But on the other hand, you don't really have any exceptional powers. Actually, the only way you were able to fly was by riding the vortex of wind shear created by Thong Girl's cape. This phenomenon is not unlike the virtual wind tunnel, first created back in 1871 by Sir Francis Herbert Wenham, who demonstrated that the airflow pattern over a scale model would intrinsically diminish once the centrifugal forces converge aerodynamically.
Oh, no more words, sweet prince. There's much to do. Oh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna go it alone? Oh, Thong Girl, how could you leave me like this? How will I go on without you? Just give me a sign. Just give me some kind of sign, girl.
Hey guys, I'm Lana's sister. Wait, don't tell me. You are Andy Andrews, hairdresser to the country stars. I've heard so much about you. And you've got to be Dweeble. Lana was right. You are kind of cute in that nerdy sort of way.
Honey, I'm so sorry for your loss. Were you too close?
Close is not the right word for it. We were very competitive growing up. She was always studying and doing volunteer work. She was a real do-gooder.
That's all, Lana.
I was always the wild party girl. When Lana was at the library doing research, I'd be out on a date or with my friends. I could go to school the next day, and not even crack a book, and ace the same test she had studied for all night.
My.
Things just came easier for me. We both went to law school and graduated magna cum laude.
Well, I went to beauty school. I graduated magna cum hair.
Anyway, she came here to Nashville to become assistant DA, and I went into private practice for criminal law. Seems she did pretty well for herself here. I heard that she had an open line to that bikini superhero Thong Girl.
Well, you mean you don't know?
Know what?
Oh, honey, hang on to your habeas corpus. We've got something to tell you.
All right. Everybody get behind the counter. We don't need any heroes.
This is way too easy.
Yeah, with Thong Girl out of the picture, it's gonna be easy pickings from now on. Ain't nothing gonna stand in our way.
So you mean my sister was actually Thong Girl? How's that possible? She could never fly when we were growing up, let alone shoot lasers out of her ass.
Lana acquired a magical thong on a trip to New Orleans back a few years ago. Rumor has it that it was actually a stray ass laser that caused the levee system to weaken, eventually leading to the devastation created by Hurricane Katrina.
That was an amazing story. Come to think of it, when she was a little girl, she was always dressing up and pretending to be Wonder Woman or Xena. I guess she finally got her wish.
There must be trouble. I better go see what's going on. Oh, I can't let my insecurity stop me from my duty to Music City and humanity. I've got a job to do.
You want me to come with you?
Oh, no, my dear. No, this is far too dangerous for a mere mortal. No, I've got to face this enemy head on. I've got to defeat evil before it has a chance to rear its ugly head. I must sally forth into the mist and conquer those who would challenge our way of life, our very freedoms. Ha ha! Here I come to save the day! Oh, not finished changing. Ooh. Off I go, wearing my tight pink panties, la la la! Oh, dweebs, will you give me a lift to the crime scene?
Sure. It was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Leone.
Please, call me Laura.
Will you be staying a while, Laura?
I don't think so. I gotta catch a red-eye to LA by morning and try a case. But it was great meeting you guys. Good luck, BoxerBrief Boy.
Dweebs? Dweebs? Come on! Bye! It's not me!
Bye.
Come on, Rio! God damn it, wait!
You know, sis, I feel kind of funny talking to you like this. I know we drifted apart after I moved to LA, and that was mostly my fault. I guess I got in with a wild crowd out there. You used to tell me over and over, buckle down and get my act together, but I never wanted to listen to your advice. Now that you're gone, feel kind of guilty. I wish we had more time together. I miss you, Lana. I wish that somehow we could just connect one more time. Wow, what a rush. I feel strange, but in a good way. I feel stronger somehow, like I could run through a wall or something. I feel like I've been given the power to change the world. I feel like a superhero. I'll bet BoxerBrief Boy could use a hand. I wonder if I can fly. I think I can do this. Onward and upward! Okay, so I could use a few lessons. Not bad for my first attempt. Now, let's see what I can really do. Cool! This is fun! Wow!
I don't think so. Come on, guys, we need to go now.
Relax, will you, Joey? And by the time the cops get here, we'll be long gone. Besides, I want to see if they got that new Batman and Robin number 11. It's gotta be here.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, bad boys.
Oh, great. It's Thong Girl's gay sidekick, BoxerBrief Boy.
Ooh, I'm so scared. What are you gonna do, BoxerBrief Boy? Hit us with your cooking utensils?
Cooking utensils, huh?
Yeah, you want us to bend over so you can spank us?
You got the first part right. And as much as I would love to pummel you with the Paula Deen potato peeler, I feel it is my duty to warn you that you are talking to Triple B. I am a full-fledged superhero. I am skilled in various forms of martial arts. Ow! And with the proper cooking utensils, I can make a pretty mean cheese souffle. Now, you better drop your weapons and surrender. Or you're gonna see this little sissy open up a can of whoop ass.
Not a chance. You're nothing without Thong Girl, BoxerBrief Boy.
Woo. All righty then. You asked for it. Ooh. Prepare to be waterboarded.
You're through in this town, BoxerBrief Boy. Hang up your tights and find another line of work.
Not so fast, creep. Let him go.
Who the hell are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Don't you recognize me? I'm Thong Girl.
No. You're not Thong Girl. Thong Girl flew the coop.
Well, I'm back now, and I'm going to kick your ass.
You don't even look like Thong Girl. And what's with that black dress? Everybody knows Thong Girl wears a superhero costume.
Yeah, you look like one of those desperate housewives.
Oh, yeah? Well, check this out.
Girl, we haven't fitted you for your costume yet.
Oops. Well, no matter. I'm here to tell you that Thong Girl is back, and I'm bigger and better than ever.
You ain't kidding, honey.
Honey, what's gotten into you?
I can't explain it. Something strange happened to me at Lana's funeral. It's as if she sent me her mojo from the grave, almost like a transfer of power. I feel like I can stop a train or a car or even...
Yeah, that's great, honey, but you're gonna get our asses kicked.
Watch this. Okay, boys, the jig is up. Put your hands up and surrender.
You gotta be kidding me. Who do you think you are?
I told you, I'm the new Thong Girl, and there's no room in this town for your kind. Surrender or face the power of the thong.
But girl, you're not wearing the thong.
It doesn't matter, Triple B. I can do this.
Oh, come on, wrong girl. You're nothing but a cheap imitation.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so I need a little practice.
Honey, you need a lot of practice. Call us when you're ready to mix it up for real.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, honey. Listen, you didn't do half bad for your first try. You know, it took your sister a while to get the hang of this superhero stuff, so don't be discouraged.
I guess this isn't gonna be a walk in the park like most everything else is in my life. I'm really gonna have to work at this.
That's right. Well, first we gotta get you into that costume, and then everything else will fall into place. You'll see. Now let's go home.
This can't be right. I followed great-grandfather's notes to the letter, and I'm still getting erroneous readings. The flux capacitor is much too erratic. Maybe if I increase the ionization level. Oh, that was close. Let's try that again.
Uncle Miles, your guests are here.
Honey, how many times have I told you never interrupt me when I'm working?
Sorry. What you working on?
Top secret stuff.
Ooh, how's it coming?
How's it coming? How's it coming, you ask? I'm sorry, honey. It's just this project has me wound up tighter than a drum. I was hoping to be finished in time for the Music City Festival of Lights, but it's looking more and more tentative.
Well, what are you doing? Maybe I can help.
Well, it's pretty amazing stuff, really. Great-grandfather's notes get a little sketchy when it comes to the dimensions of the equation. He was on his last leg just when he was about to come up with a solution to this part of the problem. I think it's what finally drove him over the edge. He was so close, and yet...
Uncle Miles, maybe you should take some time off. I think you're getting kind of loopy.
No, I can't do that. My life's work and the Edison family reputation rests solely in my hands. If I don't finish this and prove to the world that he was right all along with his theory of direct current, then history will show that Westinghouse was the better man and great-grandfather was just a fool. See, it's not just about a simple electrical experiment. It's about our family's reputation.
Of course. I don't know what I was thinking.
Look, honey, I'm sorry. You know how important all this is to me. When I'm done, I'll take a break. I promise. Maybe we can go to Disneyland. Just the two of us? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, a real blast.
Good. Go upstairs and tell our guests I'll be right up. Uh-oh. That can't be good.
So we left Teotihuacan on a sticky summer evening. You remember it well, my dear. You were very sticky, as I recall. Yes, yes. And so we landed and we began to march inward, up the river. And I went deep into the jungle, accompanied only by 6 Nubian gun bearers stripped to the waist. Poor Betty here, she had to stay behind in the native village. I think it was a touch of berry, wasn't it, my dear? And she was almost sacrificed to the fertility god, Viagra Titi. That was a good one. Oh, they had you tied to the cross. Oh, that was delightful. Oh.
I just don't see the significance in making Music City the poster child for the first self-contained bioelectric generator. Now, I've done the research, and it seems to me that the benefits are grossly overshadowed by the exorbitant cost.
I can agree with you there, Senator. I believe that money could be better spent in other ways. Well, for instance, we need a new arena for our roller derby team. Or we could use it for my own pet project, the Richard Boner Library for the Blind.
Honey, could you pass me the calamari? Did you know that calamari is nothing more than chewy squid? Isn't it wonderful?
Here you are, lover. There you are, my dear.
Thank you.
With all due respect, Senator, having a self-contained bioelectric generator is like having money in the bank for the city that lands it. By my calculations, with the electricity that it generates, it would easily pay for itself in less than 2 years. And once it's up and running, the good citizens of Music City would see an immediate reduction in their utility bills. Why, the average household could save at least $14 a month. And that's just in their home heating cost alone.
That's $14.63 to be exact. Senator, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thanks for having me.
Howard.
Miles.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and Mrs. Boner, you look ravishing this evening. Thank you for coming. Mayor, great to have you. It's great to have you. I'm very sorry to keep you all waiting. Afraid I get hung up in my work. I lose track of all time. If it weren't for my lovely niece here, Nikki, I'd probably forget to screw my head on. Speaking of which, Nikki dear, would you please check on dinner?
Okay, Uncle Miles.
Again, thank you for coming, and welcome to my humble abode.
You call this humble? Your penchant for understatement never ceases to amaze me, Miles. How are you, old friend? You look fit as a fiddle, as usual. In fact, you have a certain glow about you. Have you been hitting the tanning bed?
No, I couldn't hope to compete with the old master. I guess working with all that electricity downstairs in the lab keeps me radiant. Howard, I want to thank you again for your continued support of the bioelectric generator. Without your help, this evening wouldn't be possible.
Miles, I don't have to tell you how important this project is for Music City. It will really put us on the map as one of the great modern cities in America.
Thank you, Robert. And you won't be disappointed when you hear what I have to say.
Damn heels. Prada will be hearing from me. Sorry I'm late, everybody. Traffic was terrible, and I thought LA was bad. Did I miss anything?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet our new assistant district attorney. This is Laura Leonmi.
Leonmi? Are you, any chance?
Lana's sister? Yes, I am.
Laura, I'd like you to meet the Honorable Mayor Richard A. Boner.
Oh, you can call me Dick.
Richard, darling, you're drooling.
Yes. This is my wife, Betty.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Leomi. Welcome to Music City.
Thank you, Mrs. Boner.
Laura, this is Senator Pritchard.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Leonmi. And may I say, you're every bit as lovely as your dear departed sister. My condolences for your loss.
Oh, thank you, Senator. It's so sweet of you.
And this is the inimitable Miles Edison at your service. You know, I saw your press conference on television today, and I must say that my great-grandfather's invention just doesn't do you a bit of justice.
Your great-grandfather invented the television? I thought that was a Westinghouse invention.
I believe she's correct, Miles. Vladimir Zworykin was working for the Westinghouse Corporation back in 1923 when he discovered the iconoscope, the precursor to the modern television.
But it was Philo Farnsworth who ultimately received the patent and was awarded royalty rights by RCA in 1939. And it was Farnsworth who credited great-grandfather Edison for supplying him the means for achieving his goals.
And then there was that Englishman, John Baird, who in 1925 held the first public demonstration in London of what was called the first television.
That was an Edison invention, you fool! Just another example of a historical inaccuracy, defaming the name of a brilliant scientist.
I'm sorry. I was only trying to...
My apologies, Senator. I've been under a lot of pressure here lately, and I'm afraid I'm just not quite myself.
Sounds like somebody could use a back rub. I have this masseuse back in LA named Kiko. She walks on my back with those cute little feet of hers.
That sounds...
Yes, now, getting back to your bioelectric generator, Mr. Edison.
Wait, Senator, let's not talk business right now. My chef has prepared a wonderful meal for all of you. And quite frankly, I could use the social interaction. I haven't left the house in what feels like weeks now. Miss Leone, how long have you been in Music City?
Please, call me Laura. Just a few days. I haven't even had time to unpack. I've been so busy getting acclimated to my new job and the heavy caseload. Unfortunately, Lana left a lot of unfinished business that needs attending to.
Laura here was an attorney in Los Angeles County. And let me tell you, it took quite some finagling to pry her loose from her obligations.
I'm sure you turned on the charm, Howard. You know, Howard could convince a jury the world is flat once he starts flashing those baby blues. So, let's eat, shall we? Thank you, Robert.
That was a fine meal, Miles. Fine meal.
I'm afraid I can't take credit for that. My niece handles all of that. You know, since my wife died, Nikki's been a real big help to me. She keeps my head on straight.
Well, Miles, everyone knows that behind every great man is an even better woman. May I ask, what happened to Mrs. Edison?
My wife died tragically in an electrical fire. It's ironic, I guess. The very thing that keeps me so entrenched in my work should also be the thing that took from me what I loved the most.
And you've never remarried. Did you know, Miss Leone, Miles is considered to be the most eligible bachelor in Music City?
Betty.
No, I didn't know that, Mrs. Boner.
But I bet you're a workaholic just like that dear sister of yours.
Actually, I'm a little bit more laid back than Lana was. We do things a little differently in LA.
Well, I hate to be a party pooper, but I think it's time to talk business.
Oh, yes, your bioelectric generator.
I have a proposal I think you're going to like.
This would be a perfect time for me to excuse myself. Will you point me in the direction of the ladies' room, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Nikki, would you please show Mrs. Boner to the ladies' room?
Okay, Uncle Miles.
Everyone, if you would please, step this way. Gentlemen and ladies, I propose that my bioelectric generator will change the way that we produce and consume energy now and for generations to come. Using technology created by my great-grandfather Thomas Edison in the early 1900s, I have perfected his design, which takes energy normally lost, amplifies it thousands of times, and applies it in a much more efficient manner, just like the human body does through metabolism. We will create power, store it, and distribute it through direct current.
Excuse me, Mr. Edison, but wasn't it this very issue of direct current versus alternating current that caused a firestorm between your great-grandfather and George Westinghouse?
Yes, that's true, but I believe I've perfected his methods and made the technology safer and easier to build and more cost-effective to maintain.
And just what will this device of yours cost Music City?
Well, initially in the pilot program, as it says in the prospectus, $22 million.
There's no way the taxpayers are going to go for that kind of expenditure. And may I remind you that this is an election year?
But this will put Music City on the map as a front-runner in global energy development technology.
Son, the only future I want to see is 6 more years of my large ass in that Senate seat in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm about ready to retire, and I'm not willing to go out on a limb for some untested cockamamie scheme that history has proven doesn't work.
But it does work. Let me take you down to the lab and show you a prototype.
I'm sorry, son, but I've heard quite enough. There's no way that I can justify that kind of price tag to my constituents. Now, it's been a lovely evening, and I thoroughly enjoyed the wonderful meal. But I must be on my way. Senate convenes in the morning, and I have to catch an early flight back to Washington.
Thank you, Senator.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Miles, I'm sorry to say I have to go too. If I don't get Mrs. Boner home by 9 so she can see her stories, I never hear the end of it. I'm sorry we couldn't accommodate you and your invention there. Why, try us again. Try us again sometime when we're a little more financially stable, all right? Oh, here you are, dear.
Nikki?
Good. Oh, thank you, young lady. Lovely, lovely. Oh, good night. Good night, all.
Good night. Sorry, Miles. I really thought this was going to go in your favor. It looked like such a good idea on paper.
They're making a big mistake. This would revolutionize the way we use energy.
I know. I'm sorry, Miles. I was pulling for you. I really was.
Thanks.
Laura, I'll see you in the morning at the office. Don't be late.
I won't, sir.
I'm sorry, Uncle Miles.
They're going to pay for this.
Can I get your jacket, Miss Naomi?
Laura, please stay and have a drink with me. I could really use one myself.
I don't know. I have to get up early tomorrow. You know, first day on the job and all.
Please, I won't keep you long.
Okay, but just one. I love this music. It reminds me of my law school days. I used to stay up all night listening to jazz instead of studying.
Where did you go to law school?
Princeton. Lana went to Harvard, but my grades weren't good enough. All that partying finally got up with me.
Princeton is a fine school. Besides, it looks like you've done pretty well for yourself.
It's a living, I guess. What about you, Miles? What's it like to have the genius gene in your family?
Well, it's a blessing and a curse. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of carrying on the family name, especially after tonight's fiasco.
Don't let it get you down. If it were easy, everybody would be making bioelectric generators.
That's just it. I knew it could be a great invention, change the world. If only I could convince someone to believe in me.
I believe in you, Miles. I should really go, Miles. I've got a big day ahead of me tomorrow.
Okay. I'll show you out. like to see you again soon, Laura. Can I call you?
I like that. Night.
Good night.
Oh, perfect time, perfect. Hey, what are you trembling about, kid? I'm a scientist. I'm not a Catholic priest. This won't hurt. It won't hurt one bit. Melvin. Hey, remember, boy, you are an Edison, and Edisons never ever fail. There's a price for failure, and don't you forget it. I got my whammy going, yeah!
Electar. Yes.
That's it. More power.
Wait till they get a load of me.
till they get a load of you. Ooh, honey, you could turn a sissy straight. Ooh!
Andy, how am I supposed to pull this superhero thing off? I don't think I'm cut out for this.
Oh, kidding me? Just look at you. You're the spitting image of your sister with a bigger set of beads. You're gorgeous. Listen, I know gorgeous, kid, and you're gorgeous.
I don't think I have it in me. All Lana's kicking and punching and flying. I'm just a party girl with a PhD.
Smart and fearless. What better qualifications for a superhero? Come on, admit it. When you shot that laser, didn't you feel a rush of superhero fabulousness?
You have to admit, it did feel good.
Sure it did. Being a superhero is kind of like hot sex. Ooh, you get a tingly feeling from your head all the way to your toes. And you feel like you're on top of the world looking down on your boyfriend. And then you have a cigarette and it's slip out the back, Jack, find a new man stand.
I just don't want to disappoint anyone. You know, a lot of people are depending on me.
Listen, hon, there's a few things you're gonna need for this job, and I've been saving them for the right moment. Get a load of these.
Oh my God! Are those what I think they are?
The one and the same.
Oh my God! I just can't believe it. These are
superhero shades worn by Thong Girl herself. Go on, try them on.
I couldn't. I shouldn't.
Go on! Go on! Oh.
I can't see shit.
All right, we'll work on the glasses. Oh, what about this?
Whoa, it's the Thong Girl cape. It looks kind of chintzy up close.
What are you talking chintzy? Darling, this cape was especially made for Thong Girl herself. Hand embroidered on a machine by Chinese toddlers in a sweatshop. Who knew them kids loved to sew? Come on, try it on. Oh. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now, there's just one more thing.
Oh.
Now you're complete. How do you feel?
Like it's Halloween and I waited to the last minute to buy my costume and all the good stuff was gone.
Oh, honey, come on now. Let's give the old soon-to-be patented ass-firing laser a try.
Right here? Yeah. Right now? In here?
Sure, come on. Let's see what you got. Come on, fire that booty.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Ooh. Oh, whew, honey, that's gonna need a little work, a little booty tweak, okay?
See, I'm never gonna be able to do this. I'm not my sister.
Oh, there, hon. Oh. Wait, I think I have the solution. There's only one man who can help us now. Ignore these freaks. We're here to see the Maharishi. Hey, move it! What is he? Oh my God, it's the ghost of Paul Newman! Ronnie Kid, keep that wood down. Hey! Oh, it's the Jolly Roger. Get out of the way, honey. We got a real superhero here. Shift it, buddy. Come on. We're here to see the Maharishi thing. Real superhero. Get out of here, you morons! I told you I am no longer accepting new students. Now, I am going to give you till the count of 3 to get off my lawn, or I'm gonna call the cops. Now go! Who needs them?
This was a bad idea.
No.
Just because he trained Lana doesn't mean he'd want to train me too.
Listen, don't give up yet. If he knew you were out here, honey, he would want to see you. Oh, I got a great idea. Follow my lead. What is it? Maharishi, we are on a mission from God. I hear your voice, but I do not see you. Are you playing tricks on me? I ain't got time for this nonsense. Get out of here! Girl, you're gonna have to give me a boost up. Come on, give me a leg up. Give me the old heave-ho. Ow! Oh, put your back into it. Okay. What is it now? Oh, listen, we hate to bother you, you great and wiseness, but we need help. Oh, yes, I've heard this story before. Let me guess. You are looking for something that you do not possess. Yeah, in a way. Okay. You have lost something that you cannot find. Yeah, in a manner of speaking. Oh, no, I've got it. You want something I have. You want me to show you the way of enlightenment, to pass on to you my infinite wisdom. That's it! Wow! You really are wise and powerful. Well, of course I'm great and wise, but you were expecting Dr. Phil? I am the great and powerful Maharishi Sanjay Gupta Lowenstein. Then you'll help us. Well, maybe. I tell you what, go and come back tomorrow. I'm not accepting visitors today. I'm feeling a little bit of acid indigestion. Got a little gassy. But you got a nice face, kid. I like you. You got a good look. So, come back tomorrow with a corned beef on rye and a kosher dill. And maybe I'll talk to you. Now, good day.
I knew this wouldn't work. We came all this way for nothing. Where the hell are we gonna get a corned beef sandwich in India?
Oh, there, honey. We're gonna find somebody to train you. Listen, if this charlatan doesn't want to train you, well, we'll just find someone who would jump at the chance to train the sister of the lovely Lana Lay On Me, also known as Thong Girl. Did someone say Thong Girl? Good golly, Miss Molly, are you really the sister of Lana Lay On Me, a.k.a. Thong Girl?
Yes, sir, I am.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in. You may not enter. I have a feeling that your presence here will create technical difficulties that this film's budget simply cannot allow. Now you be good and run along. Come back in 7 days. Thong Girl will be in good hands. Besides, you give me the creeps. Now go! Laura Lay On Me, a.k.a. Thong Girl. What is the real reason you have come to see me on this day?
What do you mean?
I know that you're seeking enlightenment and wish to achieve superior fighting skills so that you may defeat the forces of evil in Music City, but I believe there is something more.
You are wise and all-knowing.
Well, of course I am. Now tell me, child, what troubles you?
Well, the truth is, I've always felt like I've been living in Lana's shadow. When we were growing up, she was always Daddy's favorite. Nothing I ever did was good enough. My dad would always say to me, "Why can't you be more like your sister?"
So, instead of trying harder, you rebelled. You took the path of least resistance and became a party girl.
That's right. I would just fake my way through just about anything. But Lana, she was the real deal. I was the phony.
You are not a phony, Lorelei on me. If you were, you would not be here today. It is a great honor for you to wear the thong, but with it comes great responsibility. It was not easy for your sister to accept the challenge to become a superhero, and it will not be easy for you. But you have 3 things that your sister did not have. First, you have the innocence of not knowing what the hell you're doing.
And that's a good thing?
It is. You have no concept of what a superhero is. Therefore, you will be much easier to train. Your sister brought her luggage with her.
I think you mean baggage?
Yes, whatever. You are like a spiritual virgin.
I'm far from being a virgin.
I am not interested in your sex life, unless you've got a video.
What?
Never mind. We will start your training first thing in the morning.
Great. By the way, what were those other 2 things you were mentioning?
Mommy!
This is going to be easier than I thought. With Thong Girl out of the picture and crime running rampant in the streets, they'll never be able to stop me. I think this calls for a C minor 7th with a flat 5 thrown in for good measure. Oh, you want some? Why in the sky? Oh, there she's up.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program with this breaking news. A leather-clad figure with a guitar strapped around his neck has perched himself high atop the AT&T tower and is shooting laser beams down on the city. It is unclear at this time who he is or what his motives are, but the chief of police tells us that this is an extremely volatile situation. We now go to our very own Mitzi Rao, who's live at the Music City power plant with Chief Grogan. Mitzi, what's it look like out there?
Ron, it's like a war zone. There are explosions everywhere. Fire and blood and, oh God, the blood.
Thank you, Mitzi. Must be local Emmy time again.
What, Ron? I didn't catch that.
Nothing. Mitzi, what does Chief Grogan have to say about this situation?
Chief, can we get a statement?
It's really hot out here. From the flames, I mean. We're working very hard to contain the fires and to get the situation under control.
Mm-hmm. And any idea who's behind all this?
Behind this? Right. Well, we've got the AT&T building surrounded, and we hope to apprehend the suspect very shortly. We'll know more at that time. There's only one way out for him, and that's down.
So, you think the suspect will be going down on you very soon?
God, it's really hot out here.
Any word from Thong Girl yet, Chief?
No, still no word from Thong Girl. But if I could take this opportunity to say, Thong Girl, if you're out there, please contact us. We need you.
Greetings, fellow citizens. My name is Electar. I am now in control of all of your electrical resources. Do not attempt to adjust your picture, for I control the vertical, the horizontal, and the audio. But that is nothing compared to what you're about to witness. My demands are simple. I am not seeking fortune or fame or any type of material gain. I have all of that already. Furthermore, I do not want a record deal. What I do want is to set right an
What the hell is this crap?
All of your power is currently delivered by alternating current, or AC. It is my intention to convert the entire world to direct current, or DC. Once that is accomplished, I will have fulfilled my destiny. Now, witness the awesome power of Electar.
So then, I turned to Thong Girl, and I said, little sister, you just stand aside and let me handle this. Well, there were 6, 7, a dozen big old rednecks, each one bigger, uglier, and nastier than the one before, tattoos and all. Well, I walked up to the biggest, meanest one of them all, and I said, hey, Creighton, I got some naked pictures of your hairy mama going cheap. Ooh, you should have seen his face turn beet red. And then he clutched that ham hock fist of his, and he swung it at me, and I ducked, and then I kicked him in the cojones. Ooh, oh, mercy. He went down like that, and then I picked off every single one of them goons by myself. Of course, I wouldn't have been able to do it were I not under the watchful eye of Thong Girl.
Andy, you are so full of crap.
Girlfriend, don't make me come over there and bitch slap you.
Bring it.
Andy Andrews, hairdresser to the country stars.
Andy, we've got a situation. A leather-clad villain is perched atop the AT&T building, and he's knocked out the city's power grid. He wants all of the security codes for the city's computer mainframe. He's demanding unconditional surrender, and...
And what, Mayor Boner?
He wants us to give up Thong Girl.
Oh, no.
Do you know how to contact her?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. She's at an undisclosed location right now. She's on a quest for enlightenment and some martial arts training.
Please, let her know that we desperately need her. In the meantime, get me Dweeble Mahoney. We'll need his computer savvy to protect the codes from falling into criminal hands.
Will do, your bonership. I mean, Mr. Mayorness. You can count on me. Oh, Thong Girl won't be back for a whole week. And Music City, no. The world has need of me. Little Andy Andrews is all that stands between salvation and utter annihilation. This is a job for BoxerBrief Boy! Oh, where's my cake? Oh. Why am I gay? Oh, wrong outfit. Oops. Oh, pardon. Who left this in my closet? Je don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, much better. Well, I'm off to save the universe! Dweebs, come get me. I'm at the salon. We've got work to do.
BoxerBrief Boy. Can I get a comment?
Oh, those pumps are fierce.
All right, Electar, we have you surrounded. Throw down your guitar and surrender.
Plenty more where that came from. Did you bring me Thong Girl, Chief Wiggum?
Don't call me that. No, but I've got the next best thing. I've got Thong Girl's crime-fighting partner, BoxerBrief Boy.
Hey, wait a minute!
That's not such a bad idea. I could hold the little gay boy and use him as bait until Thong Girl comes to rescue him. I'll promise to release him, but when she arrives, I'll kill him.
Hello? Dummy, your mic's on. We heard every rotten word you just said.
Damn. All right. Send the little fellow up. I give you my word. I won't hurt him.
That's good enough for me. He's on his way up.
Just hold a dang gone minute. Do I have any say in this at all?
Excuse me. You did take the superhero oath, didn't you? The one where you swear to give your life for the good of mankind?
Well, yeah, but I never thought I'd actually have to do it. He's crazy!
He gave his word. He promised not to hurt you. Besides, we have him surrounded. The only way he can escape is down, and we've got all the exits sealed. And even if he does escape, when Thong Girl comes back, she'll knock his block off. Come on. Pretty please?
With sugar?
All right, with sugar.
Cherry on top?
I am not gonna... Okay. With a cherry on top. Now go.
All right, I'll do it. You better not mess this up, Chief Wiggum.
Don't call me that.
Be careful, BoxerBrief Boy.
Oh, I will, dweebs.
Chief, can I get a statement?
Yeah. He's pretty well screwed.
I'm just your average superhero, third rate, run of the mill. But I'm giving it all for Thong Girl. I'm far from being extraordinary, an oyster without a pile. But I'm doing it all for Thong Girl. Someday I will learn how to fly. Till then, you know that she's gonna be smack dab right here in front of me. Call me for anything culinary or just a cut and a curl. But I'm nothing without my Thong Girl. Just your average superhero, third rate, run of the mill. But I'm doing it all for THONGIRL, Thong Girl. Woo! Thong Girl. Thong Girl, Thong Girl. Thong Girl, Thong Girl, Thong
You again. Honey, you're killing me with that look. Please let me give you a beauty makeover.
No.
A mini makeover.
No.
Just the hair and the shoes.
Shut up.
You listen here, Mr. Bossy Boots. I don't think I like your tone.
You and me are going to take a little trip.
Correction, you and I. A trip? Oh, romantic getaway for two. Oh, at a sandals resort. All inclusive. Oh.
You are going to help me lure Thong Girl to my laboratory. Then, once I harness the power of the thong, I'll have all the elements I need to convert the entire world to my direct current.
Thong Girl will never give up her thong. It was given to her by her beloved sister Lana. Do you realize how much money that thing would fetch on eBay?
Wait a minute. Did you say her sister, Lana?
Sorry, huh? I can't hear you with my helmet on, huh? What? You talking to me? You talking to me?
So, it's all starting to make sense now. Laura Lay On Me is actually Thong Girl. No matter. If she wants to keep you from being neutered, and it looks like it's too late already, she'll gladly give up the power of the thong.
You know, I've had about enough of you bad guys with your bad guy sneer and your bad guy swagger. Oh, the world would be a much better place if only you guys would just stop being so bad.
Well, then little superhero wannabes like you wouldn't have anything to do with your time, except rescue kitties out of trees and pull innocent bystanders out of burning buildings. Trust me, we're going to have a really good time together. Now, are you ready to go down?
Oh, on the first date, you are a freak.
Come here.
Well, that's it. Nothing more for us here, boys. Who's up for some donuts?
Oh, you're buying, right?
I like the ones with little sprinkles.
You'll never get away with this. When Thong Girl finds out what you've done, she's gonna come down here and you are gonna wish you were never born.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
What kind of freak are you?
Let's just say that I'm a guy with a grudge and a dream. I'm going to set right an old mistake and make some poor fools pay along the way. And Thong Girl's gonna help me do it.
Okay, first of all, you stupid, okay? Because you think Thong Girl gonna help you with your evil plot? No way. And second of all, you got a wicked case of static cling.
I know. I'm working on that. But I believe that Thong Girl will be more than happy to lend a helping hand when she sees what I'm going to do to you.
And what might that be?
Well, let's just say that when I'm done with you, you can stick a light bulb up your ass and light up a room.
And that's a bad thing?
Hey, little fella. Looks like you're fit to be tied.
Hey, Paris. Leave the comedy to the professionals.
Sweetie, I'm working here. What do you want?
Cool outfit, Uncle Miles. There's a really hot superhero chick at the front door, and she says she's looking for you.
Excellent. Show her in.
That won't be necessary.
Glad you could make it, Thong Girl. I was beginning to worry about you. I'm so sorry about your sister. I know what it feels like to lose a loved one. As you know, my dear wife recently passed away. Nikki doesn't have any female role models in her life. Now you are someone she could really look up to.
Poor girl. Such a rich heritage and such a Looney Tune for an uncle. Miles, you've really gone off the deep end, haven't you?
Quite the contrary, Thong Girl. My great-grandfather would be proud of what I've accomplished. I am just one step away from realizing his vision of direct current becoming the ultimate power source. And you are going to help me achieve that goal.
Miles, you are certifiably nuts.
Please, call me Electar. And I think I've proven that my direct current is far and away more powerful than AC.
And much more destructive. You've destroyed half the city with your so-called vision. You can't control it, and that's what makes it dangerous and worthless.
That may be true, but once I've harnessed the power of your thong, the combined forces of your AC and my DC will form the perfect marriage of yin and yang. And together, we will change the world.
And do I have anything to say about this?
No, not really. You can willingly join forces with me, and we can rule the world together. Or I'll merely take what I need from you and leave you helpless and, dare I say, mortal.
Sorry to spoil your party, Electar, but I think I'll take a rain check on your crazy little plan. Now let BoxerBrief Boy go, and let's you and me settle this one-on-one.
That would be too easy. If you won't join forces with me willingly, then I'll just have to turn up the juice on your little friend.
Okay, I've seen enough. Witness the power of the thong.
Ew, gross.
Needs a little more salt, if you ask me. Thong Girl, you can't hope to defeat me, so you might as well join me.
All right, Electar, you win. But first, let BoxerBrief Boy go.
Whatever you say.
Woo! I think that cured my erectile dysfunction.
TMI, BoxerBrief Boy. TMI.
You are free to go.
Oh, you think I'm just gonna walk out of here and let you do whatever you want to my little thong girl? Huh? You got another thing coming. Come on, electric boogaloo. Let's freak. Come on. I'm ready for you. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Let me at him.
It'll be okay, Triple B. Go ahead. I'll be okay. Find Dweeble. He'll know what to do.
That's right, little munchkin. Go tell everyone what you've seen here today. Tell them that Electar will set them free. No longer will they be at the mercy of the big corporate electric companies. I will make it affordable for them to heat their homes and power their appliances. A new day is coming where all things will be possible with direct current. The world will be a better place thanks to the great benevolence of Electar.
Got it.
Now get.
Dweebs! Oh! When this is all over, we are definitely gonna have to get you a woman.
Did you find Laura?
Oh, Dweebs, it's awful! That Electrolux has taken her prisoner, and he's gonna torture her until she agrees to help him with his sinister plot. What are we going to do?
This isn't good.
Oh, Dweebs, you've always known what to do. I know you have a good idea.
Actually, I've given the matter a lot of thought, and I think I've come up with a plan.
Oh, goody!
I took this from the crime scene after Electar tossed it off the top of the AT&T building. I've been studying its dynamics.
Uh-oh.
What I've discovered is actually quite fascinating. The sonic resonance of the electromagnetic pickups, in conjunction with the diaphanous resistor modules, typically set at 500 kiloohms.
Here we go.
Work in complete synchronicity with the amplitude capacitor, which resonates at a ridiculous rate of 0.2 microfarads.
Dweeble!
To form a simultaneous vibration that transforms kinetic energy into a veritable oral deluge.
Dweeble!
Yes, Andy?
English, please.
Sorry, Andy. He's manipulating energy through music. He's found a way to create a sort of synergy between electrical energy and rock and roll music.
Ooh, shock rock. Well, what are we gonna do?
Well, I've been using my new Wii that I got for Christmas, and I've created my own version of Guitar Hero 3 that I think will be very effective in counteracting the electro rays that Electar is emitting from his guitar. I've been experimenting, and I've found that the only sound capable of disarming his weapon is from the 1977 Kiss World Tour. Or, more specifically, Ace Frehley's 5-minute guitar solo in Tokyo, Japan, where his guitar literally explodes and his fans are worked into a frenetic frenzy. Are you familiar with that solo?
Oh, yeah. No.
Well, here, let me show you.
Oh! Wow, Dweebs. I didn't know you could do that with a guitar.
There is one other problem.
I'm sure there is. There always is. What's that?
Once we've disabled the weapon, we need to find some way to contain the electrical force that surges through Electar's metabolism. You see, when he plays his guitar, the electrical impulses emitted by the instrument get absorbed into his nervous system. The more he plays, the stronger he gets. Because he functions on direct current, his life force, or chi, is unstable, therefore uncontrollable.
Well, how are we gonna do that?
We need some way to lasso him into some sort of stable containment field.
Lasso? Did you say lasso? Oh, I know just the rootin' tootin' cowgirl who can help us. Oh!
Every Well, looky here, fellas. If it ain't Richard Simmons and Professor Gadget. What brings you to our fine establishment, boys?
Well, you know we ain't here for the boobies. No, really, seriously, we're looking for Dinah Woman.
Dinah Woman? Well, let me ask Spider-Man. Spidey, have you seen Dinah Woman lately in your travels?
No, I haven't seen her at all.
Spider-Man says no. Let me ask the Incredible Hulk. Hulk? Wait, maybe the Invisible Man. Damn, where did he go?
Andy, is that you? Well, I be a son of a bitch, that is you. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Okay, fellas, put your hands together for our next act. The lovely and talented Miss Starling.
Oh, I can't believe it. How long has it been?
It feels like ages. Candy, I want you to meet my friend Dweeble Mahoney. Dweebs, this here is Candy Slice, otherwise known as the Incredible Dinah Woman.
Pleased to meet you, Dweeble.
But I thought Dinah Woman was...
Dead? That's what I wanted everyone to believe.
Candy and I first met at the beauty salon. She used to come in all the time for the works. Cut, color, curl, pedicure, plug, bikini wax.
Oh, those were the good old days. Back when my hair would actually hold a curl.
Oh.
Look at you, though. You've done well for yourself. Teaming up with Thong Girl and becoming a full-fledged superhero.
Dinah Woman, everyone thought you died in that big explosion at the Edison plant a few years back.
I remember that fateful day like it was yesterday. I got the call from the police chief, and I was there before anyone else arrived. That little bastard Miles Edison was experimenting with volatile forms of alternative energy. He must have screwed up. There were flames everywhere. The city was in jeopardy of losing all of its power. I used my mighty lasso to create a wind shear, but it was too late. The explosion knocked me clear across the plant and into a concrete pylon. The pylon collapsed on top of me, and I lost consciousness. I got banged up pretty badly. It took me a while to recuperate. I'm just now getting my teeth fixed.
I love a woman with braces.
Thank you. Anyway, after that ordeal, I decided I was done with the superhero business.
Honey, Thong Girl used to talk about you all the time. Why, you were her hero.
Ah, Thong Girl. She was a pretty little thing. I was sorry to hear of her untimely demise. I'm afraid she was the last of a dying breed.
Yes, well, guess what?
What?
Thong Girl had a sister. And she inherited the power of the thong.
Really? I guess I'm a little behind on the current events.
So you don't know about the evil Electar and the threat to Music City?
Sugar, I live out on a farm in Bucksnort. I only come in town for work.
Well, honey, what I'm about to tell you is gonna make your pasties melt.
Sweetie, bring these fellas a drink. What do you have, boys?
Dweebs, you want a Coke? No, okay, I know. You bring my friend a dirty Girl Scout. And I would love a blowjob from Steve Gutenberg. Make it a stiffy, straight up, shaken, not stirred. And hurry up, because this is gonna take a while. And that's why we need your help.
I'm sorry, Toots. My superhero days are long gone.
Honey, you still got it going on. Look at you, got the boobies and the booty. Okay, I can do something with this hair. And you still swing a mean lasso.
And Thong Girl needs you.
We need you.
Well, I do have a score to settle with that creep Miles Edison.
I'm telling you, he's a hot mess. Ooh, I can't stand him. He's got the spandex and his 80s boots. He looks like Billy Idol in a meth lab.
That's it. You've convinced me. Now let's go save Thong Girl and tear that Electar a new one.
Ooh! Yes!
Come on, Dweeble.
You've been a bad little Girl Scout.
You'll never get away with this, Electar. Even if I hand over the power of the Thong to you, you still don't know what effect the combination of AC and DC will have on the city's power grid.
You're wrong, Thong Girl. I've been studying the opposing forces of electrical energy for several years, and I think I finally figured out a way to harness their awesome power. Now it's just a matter of creating the fusion to make them work as one. But first things first, I'm gonna need that thong from you.
Over my dead body.
Hopefully, it won't come to that. You know, if you just cooperate, you and I could have a lot of fun together. I could stimulate you in ways you've never even dreamed of. Now, let's take off this here thong.
Some genius you are.
Crap! I should have known there'd be some sort of electrical failsafe to keep the thong from being removed.
Duh. I'm the only one that can remove my thong, and you can bet it won't be for you, loser.
You're going to regret that, Thong Girl.
This is fun!
That is so cool. I want to go next.
What is wrong with you girls? This isn't a carnival ride. It's a sophisticated, sadistic implement of torture.
Uncle Miles, do you want me to show you how to really torture a woman?
Well, yeah. Maybe I'm a little out of touch with what women want these days.
I'll show you what women want. See anything you like, Thong Girl?
Oh my god. Where did you get those? I've been searching all over for a pair of those shoes, and that bag is so hot. That'd go great with my new business suit. I'd do anything you say.
Not so fast!
We've come to rescue you, Thong Girl.
Well, if it isn't Billy Idol and Paris Hilton.
Well, look who's here. BoxerBrief Boy. And you've brought your friends. Dweeble Mahoney, I presume. You know, I'm fascinated in your theories of quantum physics and how they relate to electromagnetic variances in subatomic particles. Let's do lunch sometime. And what do we have here? None other than my old gal pal, Dinosaur Woman. You know, I haven't seen you in stone ages. Last time I saw you, you were a little extra crispy around the edges. I really thought you'd kick the proverbial bucket. Wait a minute. What are you doing hanging around with these losers?
These losers, as you call them, are my new friends. And when they told me that you kidnapped Thong Girl and they needed my help in defeating you, I jumped at the chance. And I got a score to settle with you for all the pain and suffering you put me through.
Well, my dear, I'm glad you could be here to witness the apocalypse. It's the dawn of a new day, and I'm just one thong away from creating the energy source I've been searching for my entire life.
I'll never give up the power of the thong, Electar. My sister sacrificed her life so the world can be free of scum like you.
No, she didn't. She farted in the bathtub and electrocuted herself.
Whatever! I'm not gonna let her legacy end here. She entrusted me with the power, and I pledged to carry on. My aspiring laser will set me free!
Oh, okay. What just happened?
I don't know. I gave it all I had, and I guess it just wasn't good enough.
Au contraire, Thong Girl. It was quite enough. You have just given me the power I need to complete the process. This one little specimen of ass laser juice will finalize my equation for AC-DC convergence. When I mix this together with my direct current ingredients, it will set in motion a chain reaction of nuclear energy so powerful it will usurp even the power of the sun. The world leaders will be more than anxious to yield to my demands. Nikki, pass out the sunglasses to our guests. You're not gonna want to miss this.
Oops, my bad. I was rather looking forward to vaporizing her myself. No matter. Thong Girl, you and your little band of misfit superheroes are no match for the power of Electar. Surrender now, and I might just let you live to see another day.
We'll never surrender, Electar. I'd rather die than let a creep like you carry out your sinister plan.
Very well, then. Finish them!
Not so fast.
Well, little nerd boy, you have something to contribute?
Yes, I do. I know where your weakness lies, Electar.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, I do. I've been studying the tonal variants of the electromagnetic fields produced by your bioelectric generator. And I've concluded that the mechanical vibrations emitted by the sound waves, of course, by that I'm referring to the longitudinal versus transversal, have a unique polarization property that...
Dweeble, get to the point!
Sure. What I mean is, I've found a way to counteract your energy output. Watch, I'll show you.
Not bad, Brainiac. But I wrote the book on cheesy guitar solos. Get a load of this. Curses! Foiled by a nerd.
I'm not finished yet, Electar. This one's for Dino Woman. Andy, the lasso! Use the lasso! Hurry! We can't hold it much longer!
What happened?
I believe that you've been rehumanized, Mr. Edison.
Oh, gross, Uncle Miles. You're mortal. Ew.
Wait! Where's everyone going?
How quickly they turn on you.
What about my plans for world domination? I wanted to save the planet and create a new world order. Is that too much to ask?
It is when you use greed and avarice to accomplish your goals.
All right. You're such a goody two-shoes, Thong Girl.
I know.
Not so fast, losers. If you think the Edisons are giving up that easy, you've got another thing coming. I'm not gonna see my uncle's dreams of world domination die because of one lame defeat. I'm going away, and I'm gonna figure this thing out. And when I come back, I'm gonna use the power of the bioelectric generator to take over the world.
Oh, another sequel!
Farewell, mortals.
Oh? Nikki, wait! Don't drink that!
Don't try to stop me. I was destined for greatness. That's how you raised me.
Well, that may be so, but that's antifreeze.
What?
Yeah, I've been having some problems with the car, and that's a new formula I've been working on. You want the other vial.
Oh, not the other vial. She's stupid.
So long, suckers. See you in the next movie.
Oh.
That's my niece.
Well, TG, we did it again. saved Music City from the tyrannical clutches of a madman bent on destroying the American way of life, and made the world a little safer for all them big hat-wearing country music stars.
You said a mouthful, Triple B. You know, the superhero thing kind of grows on you. I'm ready for our next adventure.
Okay!
I wonder what Lana would do at a moment like this.
Shopping!
There's panic in the streets. We need a hero tonight. Who else is gonna save us and look so damn hard in a fight? Thong Girl, she's gonna save her city. Thong Girl, such a pretty, pretty Thong Girl. I love you. Where is our Thong Girl? 'Cause there's evil in our town. He's hungry for more power. Hey, look, I see her now. Thong Girl, she's gonna save our city. Thong Girl, such a pretty, pretty Thong Girl. I love you. Thong Girl. Thong Girl, she's gonna save her city. Thong Girl, such a pretty, pretty Thong Girl. I love you, Thong Girl. She's not just a pretty face, she's got it going on. 'Cause if you do wrong, you know you'll answer to the phone. Thong Girl, she's gonna save her city. Thong Girl, such a pretty, pretty Thong Girl. I love you, Thong Girl. Thong Girl, she's gonna save her city. Thong Girl, such a pretty, pretty Thong Girl. I love you, Thong Girl. Save me, Thong Girl. She's gonna save her city. Thong Girl, so very pretty Thong Girl. Thong Girl, save our city. Thong Girl, I want you. Thong Girl, I need you. Thong Girl, I love you. Thong Girl, save me. Thong Girl. Approach him if you dare, but you never know what you're gonna get, except the feeling of a child waiting for the moment when you peer into his mind, but you know it will never come. Oh, don't you know that he's a one-man show? Oh, don't you see? Oh, that you got to believe that he's the man who knows all, and he's feeling revenge for his mind. He's the man who knows all. He is the last of his kind.